Oh, man, it was so good. Like, Josh, there's some guys, some ninjas doing that. You can't, because I'm The Rock.
What are you doing?
Just, I'm getting excited about a movie.
What movie is that?
G.I.Joe Retaliation.
Oh, you're stupid. That movie was awful. G.I.Joe Retaliation stars The Rock, Channing Tatum for about 3 minutes, and some random third guy. And I think it was like a redhead.
She was hot.
Yeah. And they basically take you from North Korea to Pakistan to the point where London blows up, and at the end of it you come out feeling just as confused as we are telling you what this movie's about.
These are the bros!
The CGI in this movie was amazing. London blew up, I thought I was there.
This is exactly what CG should look like in the year 2013. A surprising twist at the beginning was that Channing Tatum was actually a decent actor. Him and The Rock actually had really good on-screen chemistry. They were hilarious together.
Drive it like you stole it. As your good friend, you need a new catchphrase.
Within 15 minutes, we lose that chemistry as Channing Tatum gets blown away by a missile.
Missile really hard to get.
Another good example of on-screen chemistry was the hot red-headed chick in Bruce Willis.
You all right?
Yeah. You all right?
My cholesterol's a little high.
They were fantastic together. They had a couple of back and forths where they were both being kind of snarky, and it was very entertaining to watch. And it was, for the most part, very believable.
This movie had a great idea for tricking everybody into disarming their nuclear armament.
It was very clever. It was something that I couldn't have thought of really.
I couldn't, but you know.
Well, he could have, but I couldn't have. And we thought it was really entertaining. Cons. This is the part that sucked. One of the things we touched on last week was action being over the top, if you remember this. And unfortunately, G.I. Joe was basically nothing but over-the-top action. As when they invaded a Pakistani warehouse, the G.I. Joes didn't go in like, you know, like soldiers. They went in like they were playing Call of Duty with the guns like blazing and just, you know, they didn't care. It was, you know, they didn't take their enemies seriously. They might as well have closed their eyes and started firing randomly. They were trying really hard to show off that they were so badass that they didn't care.
Here's some advice for the director. 3-round bursts, bro. Everybody knows this. What is this spray and pray bullshit? I'm going to talk about how awful the hand-to-hand combat in this movie was.
The Rock came from the WWF, which is where he was tasked with making fight scenes look cool. That's all he had to do. He was there to make fight scenes intense. They had The Rock, and they didn't use him. They had him get beaten up by an Australian guy? Are you kidding me?
I just want to point out, The Rock was the one that threw Vin Diesel through a wall. Don't worry though, The Rock wasn't the only one that was plagued with terrible hand-to-hand combat. Snake Eyes was another victim. This is supposed to be like the elite ninja of the entire movie.
Snake Eyes in the first movie had a really good backstory, and the interesting thing was that he was a master in all these different type of martial arts, and in this movie he didn't do a lot of kicking ass, he did a lot more shooting. Scene 34, Snake Eyes kicks ass. Action! Wait. Cut. Snake Eyes, we just got the figures, and swords are out, guns are in, so just grab some guns. You're the gun ninja, yeah, isn't that cool? No?
No, I'm Snake Eyes!
You can be Snake Eyes with guns, okay? Let's go. Hey, Snake Eyes! Have him kick stuff and flip and jump and do all that crazy shit.
Every single story has a beginning, an ending, and a plotline.
Bye.
In this movie, however, the plotline was more like this. Like a lot of them, just a lot of plot lines. Too many plot lines also come too many characters. And unfortunately, when you have a lot of plot lines, you're gonna have a lot of characters that nobody really cares about. Let's go, Random Ninja Girl. It's action time.
That's a great idea, The Rock. This movie realistically should have been about The Rock and Duke.
Let's talk about some of the characters that nobody's gonna lose sleep over. You had the third guy, you had the weird ninja chick. The guy from Wu-Tang, his character's name was actually Blind Master. They didn't even give him a name.
Does anyone remember Destra? Yeah, he was in a fish tank the entire time.
Alright, I have to ask, what exactly was up with Cobra Commander? LOL, your hat is gay.
Yeah, he was pretty much worthless. I didn't feel like he was the mastermind behind anything. He just sort of came out of his little fish tank and he walked around and gave orders.
One of the very creative aspects of this movie is unfortunately accompanied by one of the worst designs ever made.
So they designed this really ultra powerful mega weapon in space that drops titanium cylinders into the atmosphere, and because of the acceleration they blow stuff up, except they don't have any of the nuclear fallout. Awesome idea. The activation and cancellation button are the same damn button, and when you decide to cancel the action, you blow up everything. Who designed that?
Just when you thought that we couldn't rag on this movie enough, it's time to grade it.
This is the part where we grade stuff.
So Roman, what did you think?
Yeah, honestly, it was pretty terrible. I'd probably give it like a 3. It had cool CGI, but...
Well, you're dumb, so that movie gets a 2.
Can we compromise?
Yeah, just like last week.
It's
2.
a 2.
Thanks for watching another episode of Waiting in Line. This week we reviewed G.I.Joe Retaliation.
Join us next week as we're going to go and see The Evil Dead. Oh, it's supposedly very scary. I have no idea. We'll find out. Make sure to subscribe, comment, like, just let us know. We like all the feedback.